Welcome back to another episode of Hot Tag Report, everybody. We finally made it. WrestleMania weekend, everybody. For those who are just starting to tune in, WrestleMania is like the season finale for wrestling. A lot of the storylines will be closed out. New ones will be started. People will probably turn heel or babyface today. A lot's going to go on today. We have Stand and Deliver also, which is pretty much NXT's season finale. Everything's going on. We had three go home shows this week. And let's see how they went. Let's start with, "Ooh, baby, I like it."
Who you doing a show with today?
Oh, my fault. I'm doing the show today with T, the birthday girl,
Finally, we are here. Thank you in advance for all
and
the birthday things.
Tony, my number one contender.
Hello.
Oh no Heinz.
You sound like you were part
Nah, cause we in crunch time, y'all. This is as Matt stated. This the Super Bowl,
Yes,
this is all Super Bowl for wrestling.
so we gotta maintain the seriousness of the situation because there's a lot at
right.
stake this weekend.
Hmm.
So many things that can happen, and I'm just like, where are we going? But starting off with Raw. Raw started
Oh,
off
baby, I
with
like it. Oh.
they're showing off the usual, everybody coming in, not important. But Gunther is having a interview with Michael Cole, basically asking him how he felt about Jay coming out last week and in his face and all that. Gunther didn't seem phased about it, about none of that. He just told him, basically, I'm the greatest world heavyweight champion of all time. He's not gonna let somebody like Jay ruin that for him. He's fuck the yeet chance. He don't want to hear none of that. He loved being coated in Jimmy's blood, which is a little weird, but okay. Um, he's looking forward to calling his mom on Monday and let her know how much he beat Jay's ass. Basically, that's basically what he was talking about, talking shit. That's literally it. Um, next we had a promo from Bianca where she was saying, she's bringing her A game to this triple threat match at WrestleMania, and she's gonna give it her all because you can't spell WrestleMania without the EST. First match of the night was Bayley versus Liv Morgan.
Yes, she's
We
right.
found we found out that Liv Morgan has never beaten Bayley in a one-on-one match ever. So that was peachy, and I was like, I really hope that doesn't change tonight at all. During that match, Liv tries to hit Three Amigos on the side, and I'm like, girl, that is not, don't piss me off. Like, no, honey, that's not yours. That match was pretty good. I think they had a great opening match. They were both hard hitting. Liv has shown some skills in the ring, but I think Bayley really needed this win because I don't feel like Bayley has been getting wins in this match. Raquel grabs Liv's leg while she was getting a pin. Jessica saw it. Well, I don't think it was Jessica. The ref saw it. Didn't send her ass to the back, but that's neither here nor there. This is the second time that same ref that something's happened and you didn't do shit about it. But okay. Lyra came over and she was, like, bro, chill. They get into it. She big boot Raquel. Raquel get back up. I mean, Raquel gets leg drop for trying to get in here. Liv goes to try to hit the Oblivion, and Lyra's holding her so that she can't go backwards. And she gets the pin. I believe it was a roll up she got from her. So Bayley was able to pick up the win. So we'll see how that goes going until tonight. Was it tonight, tomorrow, whichever one
Right.
they have, whenever they have their match. Let's see. Next up, we had Julius Creed versus Rey Mysterio. I don't really like Julius Creed. I guess it's just American made in general. I just don't
That's to do with the
feel.
mullet, right?
No, that's the skinny one.
Okay.
The other one is Brutus.
Yeah, that's the one with the mullet.
So American Made is obviously out during the match, and so is the LWO. Somehow during the match, they all got up on the rope. The refs sent everybody to the back, but you can't see an Americano Grande, whatever the fuck, can't send him to the back because he ain't
The
out
gun
there.
Americano.
You can't send him to the back because he ain't out there. So he just was doing that. Basically, they sent him to the back. He come back out. He put their plate back in his head, and he gets Ray. Ray picks up the win. Ray picked up the win though, so I just think the whole Americano, whatever Grande
I
Americano
don't
thing
like
is
it.
stupid. I'm gonna say this every week. The shit fucking dumb. But yeah, they jumped him. They got him after the match, and I'm confused as to why Joaquin couldn't help. But okay, or Toro, whichever one.
So that's why I was saying when I texted you yesterday, this storyline is giving "Make America Great Again," and I don't like it.
No, it's the shit fucking cornball. And then we get the Warriors doing a package about facing New Day and how New Day tried to injure Eric's neck, even though they know. Well, Ivar tried to. Oh my god, Ivar. Wait, oh my god, I'm about to have a stroke. We get a
Let's
package
cook
from
with
War.
fire.
We get a package from the War Raiders where Ivar is upset as he should be because they've tried to injure his neck and they know he had a previous neck injury, just like they wouldn't give a fuck if it was fucking um if it was Big E, y'all should be respected more when y'all bestie had a neck injury too, but they don't care.
And fuck that.
They're supposed to be like in New Day end up having an interview backstage, and they're like, "We're taking our titles back." I don't see them winning titles. I just don't. Next up, we have AJ versus Karrion Kross. This is the first match Karrion Kross I feel like I had in like a year and a half. I ain't seen this dude do nothing. So I'm like, what the fuck is this match going on? If you notice, when he's going to take the Superman punch from AJ, he put
The
his hands behind.
phenomenal forearm.
Yeah, whatever he took. He put his hands behind his back like he took it before, like he didn't try to fight it. He stood there and put his hands behind his back.
Yeah, that was
And
weird.
so conspiracy theory is that he's helping AJ bring out his dark side so he can beat Logan. But I'm still confused if that's the case. Why did you try to jump me with Logan? That's the thing that's pissing me off.
That's the role Karrion's always played, though. Like, he's the one that plants those seeds. He's still a bad guy at the end of the day, but he's the one that plants those seeds in everybody. Then he moves on to the next person.
As much as Scarlett be pissing me off, try to be cute as shit on the sideline. I was like, Scarlett, you're doing too much. But you fine, so you can do what
but
you
you
want to
look
do.
good doing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, AJ picked up the win. Post match, here come Logan doing all his extra shit. The fans do not care for Logan, Hunter, or Paul. Listen to your fans. They do not give a fuck about this boy.
When we do our thing for the Hall of Fame, I got a whole little segment I got to speak on about Logan Paul because he pissed me the fuck off last night. I stayed up late to watch that.
Not you pissing off Bestie.
He was just doing too fucking much, bro. Like,
He
I get
always
it, you
doing
there
too.
for entertainment purposes, but like, I'ma leave it at that.
He stayed doing too much. Next up we had Jay come out. I don't even think Jay really said anything. I mean, he basically
Mhm. He said
he
four
basically was
words,
like,
four
he said,
letters.
I
Oh,
said what I
oh.
said. I said what I said. It is what it is. I'm finna crash out on him, but hear my music again. That was the gist of it. I think for a go home show, they should have been face to face. That's just me. If we're gonna have this conversation, we should have been face to face and said what we had to say. Not going, oh, we're on two separate areas and nothing happens, you know? Especially since you ain't put your hands on him after he did that shit to your brother. That to me just feel like you didn't give a fuck. Just me personally.
Okay, that's kidding.
Brown is in the back getting interviewed. Said this is his biggest title defense of his career. In the middle of him talking, he getting jumped. I'm like, damn, cuz, what's going on? Like, everybody running up on his ass. He got 3 motherfuckers stomping his ass the fuck out. And I'm just like, fuck. And if you notice, once again, Finn standing tall over top of him, Dominic in the back. Dominic, get
Nick's
your
gonna
ass up
win.
here Dominic, get your ass over here too.
Dominic is playing it cool because he finna get that dub tonight. I'm sorry. I know don't
Yep.
nobody want to see Don with that belt. But
I
I need
don't
a quick little IC run from him. Just it ain't even gotta be a long one. Give me a little quick one.
I don't want them to have the titles together. That's fine.
Gotta
Make
be
her drop
quick
the
and
title.
good.
I don't. Because I do not feel like hearing, we're the power couple. I don't want to hear none of that fucking shit. I don't want to hear none of that fucking bullshit. Next up, we have Finn versus Penta. I think they have great matches to get. They doing great. In the middle, like I think it was a good back and forth match. They're both. I feel like Penta was hitting Finn with everything, and Finn was not taking. Finn was not going down. And then I don't like the sling. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think the sling blade looks stupid as shit. Maybe it's just me.
It is. I agree with you.
Uh, he tries to hit a roll up on Penta, and Dominic and Carlito trying to help uh Finn. Finn goes onto the apron, and in the middle of it, here comes fucking Braun. Cause you jumped this man, and I don't know what you thought was gonna fucking happen. Y'all thought y'all was gonna jump this man, and he
He
was
was
gonna
gonna get
just
his
be
leg back.
right. He speared everybody. He done speared down Carlito. When his music hit, Carlito was like, Carlito ran back through the ring. Carlito said, "Not
He had
today, bro."
PTSD. He had PTSD badly. He be having nightmares waking up at night.
He said, I
Be
came back to
screaming,
life once. I'm
blood.
not coming back again after this one.
He be blood, blood. And Raquel be like, what are you talking about?
In the end, Penta got the last hit, and Penta is standing tall over everybody. So, shout out to Penta. You was doing a thing too.
I don't think Penta's gonna win.
Mm-hmm. EO did a promo. Nothing important. And she just talking about.
I like how you just downplay EO,
I'm not
but
downplaying.
whatever.
It's not that I'm not downplaying EO. I just do not think she needs to be in this match. She never needed to be in this match, so it's making it stupid. I don't want her here. That's point blank. She did not need it. She was not needed to be in it to make this match great. The match would have been great with just Bianca and Rhea. But also, you
Agreed.
got a match. You have a trios match with 3 baby faces in it. Nobody in this match is a heel.
Well, if the audience tell it, Bianca's the heel in this
But
situation because
Bianca
they be
can't be
booing
the
her
heel.
ass every
They
week.
can boo her all they want, but that doesn't make her a heel. She didn't do anything to be a heel. She got betrayed by her best friend.
She's gonna turn heel tonight.
I agree. She needs to. But um funny thing happens next. See, what's his name? Paul's been sitting outside waiting for Roman to come in. Roman ain't showed up yet. CM Punk comes in and he's basically like just talking to him and seeing he never seen him stressed like this. And then he said, "Look in my eyes. What do you see?" And Paul's big headed ass go, "Cult of personality? Just shut the fuck up. Shut your ass up." I was cackling when I said it, talking about he needs a friend, so he's being there for him. Secondly, they having this conversation. Roman pulls up. Roman get out the car, look at them, keep walking. This bitch here, that's how he look. He
When
like
you
this.
see your man talking to his ex, yeah, I'm gonna keep it pushing. Y'all can have each other. Bye.
He done. They get to the ring. Roman done. Don't talk to me. He go get the mic. Uh, just talking to them, talking to the fans about how much they love their tribal chief. And then he turned to his wise man and was before he can and asked him, "How could you portray me like this?" And he's no my tribal chief. I didn't betray you.
Dramatic.
And so while he's talking to him, he's like the fans are chanting, "You fucked up." And then what's his name? Roman has the mic and he's just like, "Yeah, really." And he's like, "Sacramento, I don't think he can hear you. You're gonna have to be louder." And so they loudly do the "you fucked up" chant. He keeps saying like, "I didn't ask for this favor, so I don't understand why I'm paying for the favor because you made that dumbass decision for all of it." Next up we have Rollins comes. Well, no, because I think he started pushing. No, Rollins came out, and so he's talking to him, and he was like, "It's not that he didn't do a favor. He chose to be in CM Punk's corner. He's choosing CM Punk over you." And so Roman, you can see the gears turning. He's like, I mean, I'm finna make a choice right now. Swing on Seth. Why you swinging on Seth for? Seth being the fucking voice of reason, let you know this motherfucker turning on you.
It
You
hurts
mad at
to hear
me?
the truth.
You mad at me? And then Paul's just over there. Yes, my tribal chief. Da 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 da.
Nah,
All
you
this.
still in trouble, boy.
He did all that. He turns around and Roman is just like 2 armed. Sit your ass down, bitch. Of course, here come Captain Saberho. Might as well put a cape on his ass. He coming out here with these fat ass hokers on, trying to fucking come out here trying to fucking save Paul. They jacking. After a while, he gets Roman over the ropes. CM Punk is checking on Heyman, and he's sitting there shivering. He turns around, boom, spear out of nowhere. CM Punk, he in La La Land now. Then what the fuck does Seth Rollins ass do? Roman's sitting there gloating. Bop, chair shot from the back again. Again, he gets you again. Roman, watch your fucking back.
You gotta protect your neck.
He was too busy worried about his man going back to his old man.
So at the end is again Seth Rollins standing tall, staring at Paul. So we still don't know. I still, unless it happened on Friday and I missed it. I don't think it did. What is this fucking favor?
You know what I think the favor was?
Tell me what the favor is.
For Seth to sit next to Paul at the Hall of Fame because they were sitting next to each other last night.
I hope that wasn't his favor. Well, you never know. Somebody already asked for a dumbass favor. So.
And they was looking real cozy too. So. Where was Roman?
Roman had his whole fucking 40 fucking people at the fucking Hall of Fame. He had
He had 15,000
a
siblings
whole
he had to go talk to.
He had the Wu-Tang Clan on him.
yeah, the Wu-Tang Clan times
But
8.
no, even then, Roman would still sit with Paul. But they was up in the crowd and I was peeping the seating arrangement. Seth was sitting mighty close to Paul last night. So I don't know about that.
And that's how Raw ended.
How many flames?
Yeah. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I'm gonna give it 2 because it wasn't enough for a go home show.
Man.
I give it a 1. Like there was more packages than anything else. Like they should have had a lot more contact because it's a go home show before Mania. A lot more should have went down.
See, I was gonna be generous and give it a 3. Yeah, it was very promo filled Monday night. So I was
It's
expecting to see
empty.
some I was
Fist
expecting to see some
throwing.
action.
Too much talking, not enough action.
Pretty much.
Exactly. Well, that was Raw, everybody. Let's see what happened in NXT.
All right, you guys. NXT didn't really even have a opening segment. It went like soon as the camera's on, fatal four way. So, Ethan Page ends up winning that fatal four way. So he will be facing Ricky Stark today at Stand and Deliver. Um, Stark was out there at the ring. He was ringside for commentary. He ended up getting sent to the back because Ethan threw Eddie into him, and Ricky was like, not you throwing this man all over me like that. So they sent him to the back, but Ricky came back out and attacked Ethan afterwards.
That's for
Um,
sure. Because if I don't get to celebrate, you don't get to celebrate.
right.
Bitch.
So then we have the second to last qualifying match for the women's North American Championship for Stand and Deliver today. It was Lola Vice versus Tatum Paxley. Tatum and Gigi been pulling double duty today because they also had a tag team match over on TNA, and they pinned the tag team champions. So hopefully they get no more contendership over there. Lola ends up winning this match, so she ends up qualifying for the ladder match. Um, I don't really have too many comments on this one. Tatum was making fun of Lola doing her little salsa dancing and throwing her ass. It was kind of fun.
Listen, you get beat up and you look up and the girl salsa dancing on you.
It's a
I
bad day for
don't
you
know.
in the
I'm
office.
like, just you got that,
Bitch,
girl.
why is you hitting the bachata right now?
I'm gonna get up and start dancing with her. So after that match, we see Fatal Influence, Gigi and Tatum, and the Meta Girls in the back chilling with Ava, and they like, girl, why we not on the card? Like, what's up? You got all these girlies back here, and we not on the card. So Ava was like, you know what? We're gonna do a triple threat tag team match at Stand and Deliver. Winner gets it's an elimination tag team match. Winner gets number one contendership for the women's tag team belts. So here come Roxanne walking up. You just forgot all about me, huh? Baby, you had a qualifying match and you lost.
Right.
You had your shot. You had your shot and you lost it. So Ava was like, you know what? I'm gonna humor you. If you can find a tag team partner, I'll make it a fatal four way. She went and found her bestie Cora. So added to the standard delivery card today is Roxanne and Cora versus Fatal Influence versus Gigi and Tatum versus the Meta Girls. It's an elimination tag team match. Winner is the number one contender for Liv and Raquel's titles. Uh, um, they'll have that match on the NXT after WrestleMania. Okay, so this is y'all. This is my favorite match of the night. So we have a 5 tag team gauntlet, and my boys Hanky Tanky ran the gauntlet.
So proud of them.
So they are
Good
going to be
job.
facing Fraxium today and Stand to Deliver for the tag team belts. Now, I'm not expecting them to win the belts, but y'all just had a 7-week losing streak, and y'all ran through all them men's last night. I'm so
Whole
proud of
gauntlet.
y'all.
When they couldn't win one match, they won 5 in one night. I'm proud of them. Good job, Hanky Tank.
I'm so proud of Hank and Tank. So they faced Igwe and DuPont. Those are Wesley guys. Vance and Jensen, Heights and Bourne, and Briggs and Inumara. Vance and Jensen, I felt like they were gonna take it, but I think Jensen got distracted by something and he went on about his business. No Quarter Catch Crew, which is Heights and Bourne, they was giving Hank and Tank a run for their money, and I was like, no. But they end up getting it. But yes, that's they the number one contenders. So congratulations, Hank and Tank. I'm gonna make sure I wear my jean shorts for y'all today. um There was also a segment where the family were supposed to meet Dark State in the parking lot. They was in the parking lot, but Dark State was in the locker room beating up the rest of them. So Stacks no, Tony was out in the parking lot waiting on them and they didn't show up. And so he heard somebody getting jumped and he turned around. He was like, oh, them my boys. And so he ended up coming with the crowbar. Dark State runs off. Tony gets mad at Stacks and he's like, this is your fault because I told you that we was going to do this in the parking lot. Why would you deviate from the plan? So I feel like Tony and Stacks are going to break up. Blindside me, add Stacks to Dark State.
I think which one is Stacks is the one with the curly, not the one who came in. Stacks was the one that came in late.
Yeah, Stacks is the one he keep
hair?
asking. He the one with the curly hair that Tony keep asking him, can I trust you?
I think he was holding his own for a little bit with Dark State though. He was in there giving a run for money. When one of them threw a fucking trash can lid like a frisbee and hit somebody, I screamed. That shit was funny. And then Shaquem, what's the one with the shirt?
One with overalls.
Yes. He come out with the fucking fire extinguisher. You spraying your teammates, bro. I can't see. Now we getting jumped. Now we getting jumped with a crowbar from fucking what's his name? Lorenzo?
Tony D'Angelo.
Oh, that was Tony? I thought that was the other dude.
That might have been.
Oh. Now he come out here with a crowbar beating all ass.
Because you messed it up. Because now we can't see. And then we're going into this is the last qualifying match for the Women's North American Championship. It's Carmen Petrovic versus a returning Thea Hale. I've been watching her stuff while she's been away, and I like this new aggression that she's bringing to the ring now. Thea ended up winning this match. It wasn't too much to talk about, but Thea is going to be added to that ladder match. So rounding out that match, we have Lola Vice versus Zarya versus our new WWE Women's Speed Champion, So Ruka, versus Kalani Jordan versus Thea Hill. So that should be an interesting match to see. Show closed out with Obel, Javon, and Trick. They shared some words. Javon came in and pretty much was trying to put his 2 cents in and got tossed out the ring so that Oba and Trick can fight. But Javon was like, nah, y'all not finna keep throwing me to the side. See, EO, this what you gotta do. Champ. You got these 2 girls fight, but you just standing there not doing nothing. You standing there looking cute. I get it. But sometimes you gotta pop up and show. You gotta pop up and show these folks. You the champ. You got the belt. But Javon ended up getting back in the ring, down in everybody else, and he was standing tall with the title. So we'll see how that match plays out today as well. And that's all I have for NXT. Oh, there was a lot of promos on this show too, but I was expecting that for a go home show. All the opponents for the women's championship cut their promos. Julia did her entire promo in Japanese. But basically she said, I'm finna beat all y'all bitches up today. And I just want y'all to know that. I know Stephanie my friend, but I
Period.
lost sight of my goal. So I got to get back to what's mine. But that was it for NXT, you guys. It was a pretty good show. I'm going to give NXT a 4 this week. They kind of trying to scramble and throw some extra matches on the card at the last minute. They should have been had that tag team match on the card, but I'm gonna give it a 4. It was better than Raw.
That I agree. I would
I give
say
it
a
a
3.
3.
Let's do a 3.5. I'm doing a
Do
half
a 3 for
this
me.
week. And I'm only giving it. I will give it. I think I'm pushing towards a 4 for Hanky Tank. I'm proud of them.
Yes,
Hanky
that's
Tank.
what got made me give it a
Yeah.
4.
Hank and Tank worked hard, and I'm proud of them.
Well, all
Well,
right.
that was NXT. Now let's go to the land of SmackDown. A lot happened on SmackDown today. Well, yesterday. So let's get to it. Excuse me. The show kicked off with LA injuring Tamatanga in the hand in the parking lot. That's even before the show kicked off. Then the show kicked off with Seth. He's sitting there. He's sitting there Indian style like CM Punk, just talking about CM Punk, saying that Punk came back to wrestling not for the fans, but he came back for the payday. And how when he came back to wrestling, he burned his bridge at one wrestling promotion. They're referring to AEW. And
Mm-hmm.
he came back to the
He did though,
WWE.
didn't he?
Yes, he did for the money. And how he helped Cody with Roman, even though he was injured and his stepfather was dying of cancer, he still stayed around and he helped get rid of vanquish Roman. A good promo from Seth Rollins. After that, Carmelo Hayes won the Andre the Giant Battle Royale, and at the end, it was him and Andrade, and he ended up eliminating Andrade for the win. So hopefully they start pushing Carmelo.
Hopefully not.
I like Carmelo.
I don't see the point in the Andre the Giant thing anymore if you're not getting anything for it afterwards. Like, I get you get the trophy and the honor, but
Yeah,
what are
I
you
know.
really getting?
Then after that, Wade and Charlotte sat down, and she said she was happy for the encounter and how things went like off script with Tiff because now people are more invested in the match. And I'm thinking in my head, really? Because I'm not really invested in this match like that. Like I'm not invested in Charlotte winning another championship at all. But that's just me.
Same.
Then Rhea came out talking about how she's gonna win. Io came out, and before Io could come out and me say anything, Bianca comes out. Before Bianca could say anything, tell me why Naomi came out looking like a damn police looked like a police line, you know, like when someone gets shot or
That's her
something.
style now.
That shit. That
Like she
jacket
looked
looked
like
cheap as fuck.
she went to to a police line, cut the ribbons, and just put it on the jacket, and then she walked out like, okay, I look good.
Like, this shit look popping.
Jimmy, go talk to your wife.
Jimmy told her she was cute. That's why she went out there.
He a liar.
Then Jade come out to Bianca, and Bianca kind of sort of tried to defend Naomi,
I
but then
don't think
off
she was trying to defend her. She was like, "Y'all need to chill, bro." Literally, that's what it was. I didn't get Don't touch her. I got like, bro, y'all, because she put both arms out. She was like, bro. And then Jay, yeah, I can see where it could come out that way, but you can see both her arms go out.
Jay
I
looking
don't
like
know.
motherfucking
But then
Shigo
all
last
hell
night.
broke loose.
That's what I said.
I like that little fit though. I was like, oh, she look good, man. I was like, shit.
As soon as I saw her, I was like, oh, she's giving Shigo.
And then Io Sky ended up standing tall against everybody, doing a fucking moonsault on to everybody.
Get the fuck out of here. That's all that bitch know how to fucking do, bro.
Her
Then
outfit was
after
cute
that,
last night though.
oh my
No.
fault. Go ahead.
She was
No, I
doing
was
arts.
saying Eo's outfit was
She,
cute
Say
last
what?
night.
she was doing arts and crafts at home. She went and bought a deck of cards and stapled them to a fucking corset and put that mesh shirt on underneath it.
Yeah, I hate it.
I'm not a hater.
Then
She
after
don't
that,
need to be here.
I know. Then after that, American Made with Jagged Lee, Phoenix, and Mysterio were in the back, was set up for a 6-man tag. Then the Street Profits and Motor City Machine Guns had a
Machine
match,
Gun
which ended up
Kelly's.
in DQ. Where it ended up in DQ because fucking DYI went to go steal the titles.
Because who?
Huh?
What's the name of the club? The club. What's the name of the group?
DIY?
Okay.
DIY?
Yeah.
And then after that, we had Chelsea. She got a match against Zelina, but the Secret Herbalist was banned from ringside. Then Aldis announced a TLC for next week against all 3 tag teams. This should have been on the Mania card right here. This right
And this
Mm-hmm.
here, a TLC
what
match, would have been a fucking banger to put
and
in
this is what
between night
Cameron
1
was
or night
talking about
2.
on that podcast when he kept asking the Street Profits. Man, I don't watch wrestling. I watch WrestleMania. So when I watch WrestleMania, I want to see all the champions on WrestleMania. I don't want to have to watch y'all on a regular Friday night to see y'all. So why aren't y'all on the card? And I understand my Tesla was trying to be light about it and be like, hey, you know, we get what we can take. I mean, we champions. That's all that matters. I know y'all trying to be humble, but y'all should have been on the card. New Day had
Yeah,
them on the card.
exactly. Then after that,
That
we
would have
had
been a dope
Randy.
match.
That would have been a banger of a
That's why
match,
they
but
didn't put it there.
fumbled that. They fumbled
No,
that.
no, 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 no. They did. That was smart. If you think about it, you know they're gonna put on a bank of a match,
I know it.
and it's gonna be. Did y'all see the DIY match? Did y'all see the Street Profits match? It ain't gonna be. Did you see Charlotte and Tiffany? It's gonna be about them, and that's not what you want when your headliners are gonna get outshadowed by the tag team who be doing matches.
True.
That's why I'm scared for Ivar and them, because the War Raiders do one thing, the War Raiders put on a fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
And after that, we had Randy have a open challenge at Mania. So we'll see who answers that.
It's me,
And
y'all.
Damien said what?
I'm answering it.
Well, you good luck
I
against
leave.
him.
Look, I leave out later on, so I'm gonna make it to Vegas. So if y'all see me on TV, get
I need
RKO.
I need Solo and Tomatonga to come out here and be like, we both finna face you. Secret partner comes out and help Randy. It can be Alistair, since we don't know what Alistair's doing. But don't make it be Alistair versus Randy, because I don't want you to sit up here and try to make Randy lose.
I think
I thought it was
Alistair
gonna
has
be him.
a definite date of the 25th.
But also, we haven't seen anything where Sammy's done with stuff now, right? Ain't he? Or is it tomorrow? Because I know he been fasting. Is his stuff done?
Yeah, I think he should be getting done soon. His Ramadan should be wrapping up.
Oh, so that's why he has. Is that what he gave up for his thing wrestling?
It's
Yeah,
because he
because
has
he
to
knew he wouldn't
fast.
be able to fast correctly, so that's why
Ah,
he took a break from wrestling. Yeah, because you have to fast from sun up to sundown with Ramadan.
Ramadan was February 28th through the 29th of March. So he's done.
Mm-hmm.
So Sammy can come back here and help my boy. Just saying. Because I can't help you, you come help me, you know?
or to be Randy versus Sammy and be like, you injured my best friend.
No, fuck your best friend. Your best friend weird.
Then after that, we had Fabian say that Drew isn't the victim and he's not ready for the amount of violence that's not going to happen. Then we got another vignette about Alistair Black. Selena beat Chelsea in a non-title match, so hopefully she gets a title match soon.
That should have been a title match.
Then we had LA versus Solo, which ended in DQ because Jacob came out. Then Brock came out to help. Then they made it to a tag match, and LA pinned Solo.
Again.
Yes. Then we had Phoenix, Lee, and Mysterio beat American Made, but it looked like Mysterio got injured because he got carried out.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully, he can still able to wrestle El Grande Americano tomorrow, tonight or tomorrow. I forgot which day they're on.
That's tonight. They need to go get
That's
that shit out
tonight.
the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The way the Tip had a sit down, and she explained how she felt bullied and belittled by Charlotte, and that's why she's glad she went for the kill shot against her about the
You felt
divorces.
bullied. You felt bullied by somebody cutting a promo about your wrestling. You made it personal. We were talking about your wrestling skills and you wanted to make it personal. Now, when you get in that ring and Charlotte go upside your goddamn head, I don't want to hear shit because you made it personal. We all know Charlotte will start swinging in the ring because her and Nia was swinging on each other in the ring. So, because you made it personal, you don't know why I got divorced. You don't know what happened to me during my divorce is the reason why I divorced somebody. You don't know. So, because you want to sit here and run your fucking mouth, bitch, when I knock your head between these two fucking barricades, I don't want to hear shit. You talking about Tiffy time, bitch, you finna clock the fuck out.
And then finally, we had Cody and Cena last face to face. Cena was talking
Oh,
about how he
sucky,
couldn't beat
ducky,
Cody,
quack, quack.
how he couldn't beat Cody until he rejected The Rock's offer. The people actually booed Cody for a while, but Cody got everybody back because Cody was like, well, Cena said, you're just a kid in the man's world. He said, you're not a quarterback. You're not like anything big here. He said, you're just a little boy in a man's world.
Bitch, bye.
And then Cody told him that he's overrated, overhyped, and a sellout, and called him out for burying talent. And Cody also said that Cena couldn't wrestle.
He said, nigga, I might be all that, but at the end of the day, you still can't wrestle.
He
The
is like,
motherfucker said,
Cena was like,
you.
I don't have to wrestle.
Cause
And then
don't wrestle
Cena
then.
tried to hit him. Then Cena tried to hit him, and he ended up getting hit with a crossroad, and that's how SmackDown ended.
No,
And
you gotta
then
hear him on Friday when he said you got them scrawny legs. He said you pale. What he say? You paler than. What the fuck did he say? Paler
he
than
was
some.
going in on that man.
I said, damn, Cody, let this man breathe.
He said,
He said,
and at the end of the day, you still can't
can't
wrestle.
rest off. Oh shit! I said, Cody, get up off this boy neck. Damn. Cody said, "Oh, you want to play? Let's fucking play, bitch."
What did y'all give? I give SmackDown a 3.
Let me give it a 4.
I'm giving it a 4 too.
So how do you guys feel about the going home week overall? Do you feel like this was a good
No,
week?
too many packages, not enough like contact and face to faces.
I mean,
Mhm.
I can understand because they don't want nobody to get injured before Mania. Makes sense, but there was a lot of talking. A lot.
I agree. I agree on that sentiment with the shows and this press run for this week because I love the press section of WrestleMania week. I love
Mhm.
seeing the superstars in their comfortable environment doing things. I just want to say these. I see why some of these superstars have a mouthpiece for them because they suck at doing interviews. Sometimes they need their managers there with them because some of these interviews I listen to, mm-mm, or I read, mm-mm. But Jimmy and Jay, they were on Complex doing their little interview.
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that
Theirs
one.
was hilarious.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? That's like your daddy out here in the thong. Okay, what you wanna do about
What you gonna do about it?
it?
Shoot.
Why your daddy out here shaking his ass on TV? Okay, what you wanna do about it?
You could tell Jimmy was the one that fought in school.
And you can tell Jay is just backing him up because that's his brother. Oh, that's funny. And then, you know what's crazy is that I always thought, I'm like, growing up seeing Rakisha, I'm like, oh, he kind of cute, you know? Get it. I was never, you should be embarrassed, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right, Matthew, you got some history for us this week?
Okay, now it's time for wrestling history.
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 History. All right, on the 13th in the year 2000 on the ECW show, Mike Awesome came and he dropped the ECW title to Taz. Dropping the title was part of negotiations to avoid legal actions by Heyman and by ECW, since technically Awesome took the title to WCW, since he got lured to WCW he got contracted by them, still with the title in his hand. On the 14th, 2008 on Raw, Mickie James beat Beth Phoenix for the WWE Women's title. On the 15th in 2020, and the Money in the Bank match due to the 2020 to the pandemic. They did the Money in the Bank match at Titan Towers, which was funny and cool at the same time. And Oscar and Otis won their respective briefcases.
Is that the one where they
Mother?
had to climb the building?
Yes.
Yes,
Like go up to different levels? I like that one.
That's when Oscar got the title instead of the Money in the Bank. She said, you gonna be a mother? That's my favorite thing.
yes.
That was my favorite thing from Oscar. Oscar was so happy for Becky.
On the 16th, longtime announcer Howard Finkel passed away at the age of 70.
RP.
On the 17th in 2000 on Raw, Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho beat Triple H and Stone Cold for the WWF Tag Team titles. That was when Triple H tore his quad and still finished the match and still finished all his spots, even the wall of Jericho on top of the announcer's desk.
That dude crazy.
That dude has some fortitude. I give him a pat for that one. On the 18th of 2004, on Backlash, Randy Orton beat Cactus Jack to retain his IC title in a hardcore Falls Count Anywheres match. And also, Chris Benoit retained his World Heavyweight title against Shawn Michaels and Triple H, making Shawn Michaels tap out to the sharpshooter. On the 19th, in 2004, Chris Benoit and Edge beat Ric Flair and Batista to win the WWE Tag titles, making Benoit double tag champ because a double champ because he had the world heavyweight title and he had the tag titles. Now, happy birthday.
What about the 20th? Is that not? Or you put that in next week?
No, yeah, next week.
Okay.
Now,
Oh.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday
Lita.
to us.
Happy
Happy
birthday to Lita.
birthday.
Jeff Jarrett. Austin
J-A.
Aries.
No, J-E. Double F. J-A. Double R-E. Double T.
Austin Aries. To my ex-girlfriend, Mia Yim.
Oh Lord.
Vicky Guerrero. Dorothy Animal Steel. Rest in peace. Roddy Piper. Rest in peace. The Brooklyn Brawler. Rest in peace. Kurt Hawkins. And also to my beautiful wife, T. Happy birthday to all you. Happy birthday to all you hoes. And that is wrestling history.
Here we go.
That was wrestling history.
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 Hit that note, girl. You got it.
History. And that is everything, folks. Thank you for listening. If you don't mind, we about to get off because we're about to watch.
I thought best friend wanted to say something about the Hall of Fame. Sorry, my brain shot out.
I thought we were gonna do it.
We're doing the whole we doing the whole episode on
okay.
About that.
My bad.
So if y'all don't mind, we're about to get off. We're about to watch Stand and Deliver. We're gonna have that out soon. We're gonna go tonight. We're watching Mania. The night 1, tomorrow's night 2. We're gonna have so much stuff coming out in the next couple of days. Y'all just hang tight with us and just keep watching for us and keep watching for episodes to drop this week, okay? I appreciate everybody watching. We all appreciate everybody watching from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much. This is your HTR Undisputed Champ, Big Sexy.
For the next week.
See ya.
Bye. Happy birthday, everybody.